Go live.
About to go down. Huddle Sports Network, yeah, we own this town. Mic in hand, dreams in the air. Step to the stage, what you got, don't care. Huddle up, it's time for the show. Open mic vibes, let your talent flow. Every Saturday night, 7 p.m. on the dot. Central Standard Time, give it all you've got. Don't matter if you're seasoned or just starting out. Step to the front, shout it loud, no doubt. Rhymes, beats, verses, the energy's lit. Huddle Sports Network, this is where we get fit. Everybody's welcome, no need to hide.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Open Night, Mike, Saturday night.
John Dorn hosting his first open mic. What's up? What's up?
What's happening? What's up, Eric?
I saw Rob's ad.
How's Chad doing tonight?
I saw Rob's ad. Come roast the host. I knew you were the host. I couldn't miss this.
That's right, bro. Yes, you got to get in it, bro.
I'm always the host, actually, to tell you the truth. No, you like about that, Chad?
Hey, man. You're all right, John. You're all right,
Yeah. I mean, you did say that you were Green Bay Packers. Give me Go Pack, Go, Chad.
Go Pack, go.
Oh, shit. Got to go Pack Go from the other
Come
night.
on.
Go Pack Go. I heard you say it, man.
Yeah, he's turning. I got him going, man. He's going to be a Packers pretty soon. I'll have to send him out the fucking application out and get him accepted.
Does that come with ownership?
Yeah, $250.
Yeah,
Roughly. Mike, I don't know.
roughly.
When it comes around.
Roughly. That's funny.
Yeah, I had a long day at UFL. We were driving all over to pick up my wife's dad. He's 89. Then driving all the way to Detroit. Then wheelchairing them in and wheelchairing them out. All for the loss.
Oh,
It was reminiscent of the Lions, man. 5 turnovers.
yeah.
Yeah. It brought back bad memories.
I suppose.
PTSD and all that.
It's going to haunt the rest of your life now. So you think that window's closed?
No, it's not closed, John.
I don't think it's closed either. I don't think it either. I think it's harder, though. It's going to be much harder than it was. I mean, your best chances was the last 2 years. But I think that now that it's going to be much harder to get there. But, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say you can't get there. You know what I mean? Right now, you guys are a team to beat right now. I mean, we got to actually go out there and prove it.
Everybody in our division has improved in some way or another, and then we got a schedule from hell.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a tough schedule.
Our road schedule's it's brutal.
What's up, Motown? Welcome to the club. Yoli in the house.
Yoli.
Yoli.
It's Yoli, Yoli, Yoli. It's Yoli, Yoli, Yoli.
Hello, Motown.
Motown. Dorn, the host. Uh-oh. What the fuck? What is it?
1950 no more. What are you explaining to me that the Lions are an expansion team, a 3-year expansion team, or what? Is that going to tell me? That nothing after that doesn't exist?
Yeah,
you know that? You know, it's like.
Let's make it easy for him. Let's make it easy for him, I swear. Who's in the back? Someone's back. Colin, what's up, sir?
Oh, hi.
What's up, man?
What's up, Colin?
How are we doing this evening, gentlemen?
You're doing great. Just don't roast me tonight, okay? No, just
it's roast the host, so you can roast John if you can. John, he's in that mood. He's in the mood today. You know how it goes. Look.
Roast me, yeah, roast me.
Well, you didn't see my name? Come on, I heard that. I heard that. Come on now.
Oh yeah.
No, we can't see your name. I can at least.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Come on, I always get creative with these.
Yeah,
Only
bronze.
Only bronze. That's probably maybe so. You never know.
Well, I just thought I'd throw it out there. But
Oh, Mitch loves you, John. Looky there.
Man, I tell you, I gotta beat them up. I gotta get restraining orders and everything against everybody now.
You're the only guy I know that's got his own personal fan club. I mean, seriously.
I know I gotta get T-shirts made up. I gotta get bobbleheads made up. Autograph.
Ooh, what's the shirt gonna say?
Same old Lions.
Same old Lions. I knew it.
With his gold lines in his back.
Same old Lions. He says it all the time. His bobblehead doll's gonna say that.
Then of course I'll say Bears still suck.
Same old Lions.
Usually the Vikings, I don't really say anything about the Vikings. They're just they're a decent team. They're always been a good team, you know. I don't know.
We
Vikings
try.
don't bother me. I don't know why. They just don't bother me.
They're on this every other year train.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that weighs.
I think that stops this year, though. I think it does. But.
To me, the only question marks on the Vikings is probably the secondary and then probably the starting out with JJ. You know, that's pretty much the only two areas that I'd be concerned about, you know.
I'm curious what Isaiah Rodgers can do because he did kind of show out a little bit for Philly last year, and I don't think they spent a lot of money on him. So we'll see how it goes. I still don't think they're done making moves in the secondary. I think Jalen Ramsey could be in play for them. But
yes, yeah, I said the other day I thought that'd be a good trade for you guys.
Yeah. I mean, a third. Somebody was arguing with me about being a third-round pick was too much. I'm like, well, we're getting a compensatory one for Daniel Jones for signing him for a week. So we lose one, we gain another. So that's the way I look at it.
Yeah. See, Ramsey, I'd rather see us get him. This week we got Alexander on one side, Ramsey on the other side. You got Valentine on the inside. Oh man, we're set. But.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Ramsey might want to go somewhere where he actually starts. I mean, I'm not saying that he wouldn't start for you guys, but it's kind of you guys got a big room out there, so you know.
But yeah, definitely the Vikings actually, they could actually use them, and it makes sense for them actually.
It's kind of a familiar trend because I mean, last year we brought in Griffin and we brought in Gilmore. A couple years ago, we brought in Patrick Peterson. Like, it's kind of an MO of them to bring in a veteran towards the start of training camp.
Yeah, I think now that what OTA is, once they start winding down a little bit, you're going to start seeing like the pass rushers that's out there, like Von Miller and Z Smith and all those guys will start getting picked up now, you know. And
yeah, I mean, I don't know is Khalil Mack on a roster right now?
I don't think so. And then
no, he's not. Nope.
Really?
That could be a guy that could get picked up on the cheap.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about the Vikings, they have $23.5 million effective cap space for 2025.
Yeah, but you can always adjust it.
They're projected to be over $41 million over the cap in 2026. So they got to be careful with what they do.
I mean, the way that Kwesi has kind of had it set up, the way that they have had it is they don't sign these guys to long deals, and I think that's a pretty smart move. Other than like Fries and Grenard, everybody else is pretty well. I know they re-upped Van Ginkel, but other than that, yeah.
He's taking a shot at your Jeff Okota.
Yeah, well, we signed him for like $900,000, so it doesn't work out, it's a tax write-off. So
Go back, go, Phil. Go back, go.
But I mean, I know they've got some salary stuff coming up, but they still. I mean, they never reworked O'Neill's contract. They're not really long term in some of these veterans. So I think 2 years is about as far as it goes for a couple of them. I think Kelly is 2 years. Hargrave is a year or two. I think Allen's a year or two. So
yeah,
they're playing on. They're playing on that. And Harrison Smith won't be on the team next year either, and that's another 11 or 12 that'll come off the books. So,
he is a bust. But you guys did sign Okuda, huh?
Oh, we didn't draft him in the first round, so that's fine by me. We didn't draft him third overall. We signed him as a free agent, so I'm not worried about that.
Had to get that lion slap in there, didn't you? It's roast John Dorn, not the Lions, dude.
Well, it's not roasting. I mean, that's the reality of it. I mean, it's just.
I mean, Chad. I mean, come on, man.
Man.
Man, what the hell's going on here, man? You're looking for Bigfoot and that thing or what?
Chad ain't seen that much hair since high school.
That was like a cross between the Joker and Ronald McDonald there. What was up with that?
I was thinking Harpo Marx, bro. That'd be something.
Man, that's
What's
something.
up, A-Dub?
What's up,
Hey, did you
A-Dub?
ever see Isaac and Nick?
What up?
It totally looks like Isaac too.
It does.
That's like the Benjamin Button of Bert and Ernie right there. I don't know about that.
Holy.
Thought you were going to give them the image of the angry beavers, the brothers who go back and forth with each other.
Yeah, there you go. Brotherly love.
All right. So after Lions were smart to cut him, Vikings had to grab him. Well, we weren't the team that originally grabbed him, Mitch, so that's fine. He bounced around to like 2 other teams before he got to us.
Did Lions draft him?
Yeah,
Lions drafted him, then he went to Cincinnati, then he went to Houston,
What are
and
you talking
now
about?
Quinn
Okuda.
drafted him.
You're talking,
Quinn drafted Okuda.
You guys all bragged him up, then he turned out. Then yeah, okay.
I hated the pick, dude.
What do you think about this? They said he should have switched to safety. It would have been better.
Probably would have.
Probably would be. Yeah.
Well, then you got kneecaps wouldn't be there, so you just don't know. But
Yeah, bro. Kneecaps.
well, you know, we all have our roles. So some, I mean,
I get it, bro.
Kirby
got him out
Kirby Joseph is to the Lions what Tanya Harding was to Nancy Kerrigan, just going after the knee. So
Going
but
after
we
the
got-
knee.
We got Kurt in the 3rd round, so I mean, we did get there.
You see, there's another Kerrigan reference, Eric. I
Yeah, but
told
now
you.
you got Arnold now. He's another
my
bust.
God.
I see that.
Nancy Kerrigan. She got crowbar.
why?
I know. Yeah, I remember that. Why?
Why?
She's laying on the
Why
ground.
me?
Why?
Why me?
Why?
Justin Goff will have this year. I don't think none.
I don't know if it's a Goff regression or if it's a identity crisis with who's ever going to be calling plays. Because I'm not saying there'd be a regression, but I think there's probably going to be a different mindset when it comes to calling plays. You go from one guy to the other. It's definitely going to be different.
Okuda was a fatty Matty P pick.
Matt
Yeah, I know he's
Patricia.
talking about. I never heard him called Fatty Matty though. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but Patricia was the coach. He didn't pick him. Quinn picked him.
Yeah, but still, that's funny, man.
Yeah.
Should have had the pencil out on that one and thought about
Funny
that.
thing, when I think of that name, Matt Patricia, I'm thinking it makes me remember how the Lions were trying to emulate the Patriots in a way with some of the players they got. Most notably, T.J. Hawkinson was supposed to be the Rob Gronkowski of their team.
Yeah,
I was more prone to the Trey Flowers versus the Green Bay game, where literally Trey Flowers had never been called for a penalty, and in that game, they got him like twice for the same swim move on Bakhtiari. I thought that was funny.
And it wasn't really a penalty either. I mean,
Well,
No, both of them were. And they still called it.
Bakhtiari warned the refs, "Hey, you gotta watch this guy, fucking." And then a few days later, guess what? You got called for it. Hands to the face. What do you do?
He had never been called for it once in his career, and both of them he had him with his shoulder. He didn't even have him by the face mask. It was ridiculous.
I
But
don't know.
go read back and watch it. It literally he got him by the shoulder. But because Bakhtiari did the neck crank, they called it. So
Yeah.
it's what it is. It's in the past at this point. So.
The refs fucking miss shit all the time, bro. It's so
they
disgusting.
do.
So
They do.
disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody, you know, it's just not a Lions thing. It's a Packer thing. It's everybody.
It's
I
everybody.
mean, all you got to do is go back to last year, that Rams game with Darnold in the end zone. Like, I mean, I don't know if you're a Packer, Lion, whatever. I don't know how they didn't call that a face mask on that safety.
I know his whole head got cranked around it.
His whole head. I mean, yeah, he had him by the face mask. Like, I don't know how they called it.
It was so blatant and obvious, and no one called it because no one threw a flag at the time.
But then I would ask you this: if they got that penalty right, would that have switched the game into the Vikings' favor that they had a chance to come back then?
I mean, they would have had a chance because really, what happened was that ended the game. It made it a 2-possession game the minute that play got called a safety. It wasn't. I mean, you never know what could have happened, but they at least would have had an opportunity. They would have had the ball in like the 25 or 20. So,
all right. So what's this crap? JJ's throwing the ball 80 yards in the air.
that's the word.
Have you
What?
seen
You
it?
jealous?
I
You
have.
jealous that golf
There a
can't do
video
it?
of it?
Exactly.
I mean,
But
I
that's
don't have
what they're
video of
saying.
it, but I mean, that's the word. They say he's got a cannon, so we'll see.
An accurate cannon.
Yeah.
Jefferson's going to have some big plays, I'm telling you.
He does every year when he's on.
But I think he's got the right quarterback now to do it. Well,
Well,
actually,
he's got his
Kirk Cousins was
guy.
pretty good at deep balls too, though. Kirk Cousins was pretty good at deep balls.
He could throw the deep ball, but he curled up in the field position anytime any kind of protection went sideways. He just he looked like a kid who was being aborted. So I'm not really down for what he did. But again, like them getting Jordan Mason to go with Jones, I think that takes a lot of the pressure on them to have to throw the ball at least initially right away off of them, and getting the Kelly and Fries, assuming they're healthy. I mean, I think they addressed every need.
Yeah.
Because here in 21, on September 4th, he made his debut against Western Michigan, completing 4 of 6 passes for 80 yards. So, I mean, that's just 80 yards, but they say he has thrown an 80-yard pass, believe it or not. Yes, JJ has demonstrated the ability to throw a football 80 yards. He's known for his strong arm and has shown the ability to make accurate throws at long distances. At the 2024 Combine, he threw a pass at 61 miles per hour, which is the 3rd fastest throw in NFL history.
Now, the whole comparison to Joe Milton also had a completion percentage in college of under 50%. So that's a not a very good comparison, but
Yeah. I'm just saying, bro.
we'll see. I mean, you don't know. I mean, a lot of people are saying, clowning us because he doesn't have any experience or all this. I mean, these guys got to go in at some point, and I think, again, by creating a better run game, it takes the pressure off of the quarterback to do that. And I think Josh Oliver is going to see a lot more action this year too. I've always thought he was a little bit underutilized. So I know they drafted a tight end out of Pitt, Gavin Bartholomew, as well. So if they can get those tight ends going, get his completion confidence up, then they can start moving that ball to the big boys and get to Jefferson and Addison. So
They improved the O line in through free agency too, quite a bit.
yeah, Fries and Kelly, and then they draft Donovan Jackson out of Ohio State in the first round. So it seems like they're making the right moves. So we'll see how it goes.
We'll
So you
see
think
how.
he'll make it with 9 games? I don't see why he won't.
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, unless he is, well, they're saying he's saying that because he didn't even make it through preseason last year. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm still under the impression that I'm not saying that they tanked his full season, but I feel like that's an injury he could have possibly come back from and been in pads last year. But I think Darnold played well enough to where they didn't really need to really rush his recovery. I think that's why they kept him and made sure he got the full surgery and the full rehab.
You're not going to sit Darnold after what he had been doing all season long. You can't. It would just be like.
No. I'm not saying they were going to sit. I'm not saying they were going to sit Darnold. What I'm saying is they were going to give JJ the right amount of time to be able to get fully healthy and not rush him back to be on the field or be a backup or whatever. Because Darnold played really well. I mean, he did a usual nosedive at the end, but he played well for most of the season.
Well, I think him just sitting and learning the playbook and everything else, that's just a bonus right there, you know. You can sit back and just view it, you know, how fast the game is, you know, before getting thrown out there, you know.
Well, plus he didn't throw the ball a ton at Michigan, so it's not as though he's got a lot of tread off the tires on his arm. I mean, everybody criticized or questioned his ability as a quarterback because he didn't throw it that much in college. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, when he needed to make a throw, he made a throw. They won the national championship. He lost one game in 2 years. So I don't know. Seems like he's got the winner's mentality.
Yeah. I have, tell you the truth, I have more faith in JJ than I do with Cal Williams. You know, I mean, to me, I don't know. I don't see nothing in him. Where when I see JJ, I look at him. He's got good arm. He's more poised in the pocket. Everything. He clicks faster. It's just everything looks nicer, more clean. You know.
Let me ask you this, Colin. Are you on the JJ's Tom Brady 2.0?
No, I think
I'm just asking. I just wanted to just.
No, I don't think he's that. I mean, Brady, when he was with New England, I mean, he had so many things going against him, and he had such a huge chip on his shoulder when he was with New England. I mean, I think he was like the 5th quarterback in New England when he was coming up. So he had a lot, and that wasn't even including when he was at Michigan, because they were trying to get Drew Henson in over him when he was there, and he was a senior. Like, he was the player of the game in the Orange Bowl against Alabama in his last game. Like, he was clearly the guy, and they didn't have confidence in him. So I don't think the Vikings have confidence in McCarthy. I think they just want to have him be his own guy, and I think maybe to a certain extent they're treating him a little bit like Brady in the fact that they're creating a run game. They're trying to upgrade the offensive line so that he doesn't feel pressure to have to like start gunning the ball deep all the time. I mean, maybe in that respect, but I don't think they're trying to mirror what Tom Brady did.
That's true.
Right.
But that's just me.
What do you think about your Giants? Are they going to go to the Super Bowl or what?
I never said all that now.
And I was trying to say, if J.J. McCarthy is Tom Brady 2.0, then we have yet to see Kevin O'Connell be Bill Belichick 2.0.
Oh, snap.
Well, KOC is in that backup quarterback room with Brady, so he's been in that room. He knows what that's about.
Yeah, but I don't think Belichick was a quarterback whisperer. I don't think he's the reason Brady became Brady. So, I mean, Kevin O'Connell.
He's more of a defense, more than anything.
Well, he was a defensive guy, but he built up the defense on the defensive line, and he, to his credit, I mean, he did build up the offensive line, and he got a good running back in Corey Dillon back when he first started out. So
he was good at bringing anybody in and just getting the best out of them. People think, they're just washed. Well, then he goes to Patriots and revives them, and plays really good, and then they leave and they suck again.
Not to mention he's getting married to a beautiful young lady that's old enough to be his granddaughter, and he's back in North Carolina.
You jealous, Chad?
She's pretty hot, I'll admit that.
So when he does, man. So when he does.
She's Casey Anthony in the waiting. Be very careful what you wish for there, Bill.
Better than
pretty soon you're gonna have your newest kid. I mean, your grandkid. I mean, your great grandkid, and she's gonna be putting tape over its mouth with a little heart on it. So you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, he
was, but I mean, Dillon had some good years. You can say what you want, but he had good years with New England.
He did. Yeah, there was still tread on his tire when he went there, bro.
The best O line in all of football at the time too. You can't forget.
Yeah, that helped him. Having a better O line.
That was the genius of Belichick, though. I mean, you can't. I mean, for as much as we want to praise Brady, it was a perfect marriage between the two of them. So
yeah.
And I mean, the only thing that's really mirrored in it right now is probably Mahomes and Reed. So that's the only kind of comparison you could make.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. I liked Phil's comment back there about the Bike Queens and the Bears having JJ, and I like that one. That was nice.
Caleb Devo.
That's nice. Can I ask Phil? Did they go to the Did your receivers go to the Rudy Gobert school of hand control when it comes to catching the ball?
Oh shit, bro. We serve popcorn at all sporting events.
Butter pecan, baby.
Butter pecan, man.
Do you guys ever watch those? You ever see those quick Those YouTube videos on the guy that's on Angel Reese all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Those are so. Those are
Yeah,
so.
those videos. Yeah, it's so
Like, it's
funny.
so-
And here's the thing, they be caught some of that stuff right in terms of what's going.
Yeah.
The me bounds.
Yep.
She's like 20% from the
Rebounds, exactly.
field, and if she's within like a foot and a half, she's like 30% from the field. She's getting all those rebounds. Like, they really are
Yep.
trying. And then the announcers are trying to really build her up. And I'm like, why do you guys hate Caitlin
Yeah,
Clark so much? I don't understand.
But hey, everybody's seeing through the facades right now. They know them stats are really deflated when it comes down to you watching her closely.
Okay, now were you trying to put a short one on Tom Brady there, A-Dubs? Come on now. Don't think J.J. McCarthy's going to be deflating any balls anytime soon, okay?
I hope not.
Oh,
They play in a dome,
that's
so
one
I
thing. Oh, that's one thing we shouldn't be counting on, and I'm not expecting that out of him either. Like, if you're like, hey, I'm not gonna knock you for what you accomplished, but my thing is just make sure whatever you accomplish, make sure you earned it.
Well, I think Tom Brady earned everything. He is the GOAT, so there's no getting around it. I have a buddy of mine who's a big Colts fan. He's like, oh, he couldn't lace up Peyton Manning's shoes. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
He was Peyton Manning's kryptonite.
Yeah.
Like especially when yours truly can call out a reminder. Tom Brady owns an 11-6 record versus Peyton Manning.
Yeah. I mean, Peyton only got by him really once when he was active. I know that the Broncos beat him when he was really banged up. I think, it might have even been Osweiler who beat the Patriots in Denver in the AFC Championship game. I know Peyton ended up playing in that Super Bowl, but yeah. I think it was against Seattle, I want to say. Was that the Seattle one where he got a safety on the first play?
Maybe. But I was trying to recall about what is Tom Brady's overall record versus Peyton and his brother Eli Manning combined.
Probably 500.
Super Bowl, it's not going to. He's 0-2 against Eli in the Super Bowl. I know that. Peyton, I'm not.
In the playoffs against Peyton Manning, I think it's 3-2.
Really?
You got me on that one. Well, I feel like he won one more than Peyton. I feel like he was 4-2, but I don't know. I know they lost the one where Belichick forgot how many timeouts there were or how much time was left or something. I know they lost that one, and then I think he threw a pick to Marlon Jackson, something like that. I don't know.
Are these like playoff games, or are you talking overall?
In the playoffs.
He's been in playoffs since 2010. We got 12. Patriots got 16. Look at that. Kansas City 18. Wow.
Yeah.
Does Mahomes have a chance to get to GOAT status? You guys' opinion?
Far from it yet.
I think it depends on how they transition from when Reed retires and what the new core of their offensive line is. I mean, this goes back to the Bears thing with the whole Thuney thing. I'm like, if you're Kansas City, why would you get rid of a guy who you spent a lot of money on the offensive line, and he's probably your second best offensive lineman? Like, why would you just get rid of him for like a third or fourth round pick?
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay. Yeah, I've already looked it up for you, and I got it right. Peyton Manning owns a 3-2 playoff record versus Tom Brady.
11-6.
11-6. I'm guessing all time.
Yeah, 11-6. Yeah, Tom Brady's 11-6 versus Peyton Manning all time, but Peyton Manning owns a 3-2 record versus Brady in the playoffs.
Oh, where it counts the most.
Right.
Well, let me guess. Then I'm guessing the Colts lost to Baltimore. I'm guessing one of those ones if they knocked out. If they knocked them out, I'm guessing Baltimore beat them once. Denver, maybe, I don't know.
When it comes to Tom Brady's playoff record overall, Tom Brady's playoff record overall is 35-13.
Sheesh.
That is insane. That is nuts. 35 and 13.
Anybody that argues if he's the GOAT, that's all you got to say right there.
And then look at how many first week buys he got for.
Bro, what's more impressive, the fact that it's got such a span between, or the fact that it's 35?
The fact that it's 35 is wild to me.
That is like wild to me.
He has 48 playoff games started.
Fuck.
48.
Whoa.
Bro, that's like 3 or 4 seasons.
That's like 3 seasons. Maybe
Hey,
a little bit more
is that
than
count his season with Tampa or not? Or is that just
Yes.
for the Patriots?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
sure it is.
Yeah, that's with
The Tampa Bay season counts too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the
Hey,
wild
I
card
wonder
team.
what Aaron Rodgers' playoff record is. I wonder what his could be.
It ain't 35. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
35.
No.
Ran into the 49ers a few too many times, I think. Aaron Rodgers did.
I mean, we made the playoffs a lot, bro. But I mean, his record is going to be like more like a mid, like maybe 15 and 15.
It is mid, but I looked it up for you. Aaron Rodgers' record in the playoffs is 12-10.
There you go, mid. Like I said.
Oh man,
That's
12 and
actually
10.
still decent. That's still decent, man.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not. Look, bro. Look.
22 games, playoff games.
Yeah.
Well, he won 4.
Compared
in
to
one
48,
season,
man.
Guys, when he won the Super Bowl, he won 4 wins in that season alone.
And
How many MVPs do you have? 3?
And then Peyton Manning's record in the playoffs is 14-13.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. So he has 27 to Tom Brady's 48.
Yeah.
Where's Mahomes is
It's still. Hey, Brady's the GOAT, man. You just can't argue it. I'm
Can't.
sorry.
I think Mahomes has got a chance, but like they need to redefine what the team is.
He may have a chance. Like when it comes to Patrick Mahomes, his current playoff record right now is 17-4.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, well, it was to Brady. He lost to Brady twice. I think one with New England and one against Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa in the Super Bowl. New England,
Any other losses he may have suffered in the playoffs may be the Super Bowls as well as
You ask me, they're normal, bro. They got their asses handed to them by the Eagles.
I know who they lost to. They lost to Philly. He lost to Philly. He lost to New England, Tampa Bay, and Cincinnati. Those are his playoff losses. Speaking of that, where is Cincinnati? What's going on with them? Sheesh.
Cincinnati.
I don't know. Hendrickson's not going to play with him as much.
There you go, John. Haskell's in the comment.
There we go.
Haskell.
Yeah, that always goes during the season.
Everyone is a winner except John Dorn. He said everyone's a winner except John Dorn.
That's love for you.
Yeah, at least I'm always wrong. Like
Joe Montana's playoff record 4 Super Bowl wins and no losses. Yeah, that's Joe Montana for you.
Yeah, I mean
that's 49ers
3 quarterback all time too.
Come on, hey Dub, that's a 49ers dynasty.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, Joe Walsh.
Hey,
dude, Steve Young came in right after him and still was.
It took Young a little bit to get back. He only won one, so.
Hey, when it comes to dynasties, we could have seen one with Kansas City had they not blown that three-peat against Philly this past year.
Yeah, Philly was good though.
They got embarrassed.
Yeah, it was bad.
I think the whole NFC could be in a. I'd keep an eye on the Rams. I think they could be a scary team.
It's kind of weird. What did you guys say was Rodgers? 12-10.
Yep.
Yep,
And
12
Rodgers-
and 10.
Yep.
11.
Got a mid.
Yeah, again, 4 of those victories were in that wild card year that you guys won the Super Bowl. So
Totally.
really, it's more like 8 and 10. I mean, not that it doesn't count, not that the 4 didn't count, but if you're looking at over the breadth of his career with Green Bay,
Mitch is trying to start some shit.
Quarterback.
Mitch is trying to start some shit with get Broski going.
Oh boy! Oh, here we go.
What up, Mitch?
Broski's still licking his wounds from last night when we all tore into him.
What?
Really? Oh, how was that about?
Oh man, Broski, poor Broski.
Did he not? Did he find out that Caleb Williams didn't get the lead press on Nail's contract, or what? Was he upset about that?
Eric, you ever hear of Joe Montana?
Ever heard him? You ever hear? What you mean, broski? Yeah, I know him. What you trying to say?
Who is he? Who is Joe Montana?
Come on, man. The quarterback for the Nines. I know who that is. What are you trying to do?
Just making sure, bro. Just making sure.
And he played for the Chiefs, too.
I was wondering if Broski knew something I didn't know. Like, you didn't know who he was. That's why I was asking, bro. I was just making sure.
You guys ever watch that 30 for 30 on the draft, the draft thing, the 83 draft? Do you ever watch that 30 for 30?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't.
They talked about how at one point when the Colts were going to trade John Elway, there was a chance that the 49ers were, because I think they had like a sub 500 season after they won their first Super Bowl. There was a possible discussion about the 49ers trading Joe Montana to the Colts for John Elway.
Really?
That would have been quite an interesting trade.
That would have changed, yeah.
7 and 6.
Okay.
Okay.
You must be talking about Caleb.
Yeah.
Joe X.
When I mentioned 7 and when I was mentioning 7 and 6, I was looking at Josh Allen's playoff record, and it's 7 and 6.
Oh.
Josh Allen, I think he should try and find a way to get out of Buffalo.
Right.
I mean, you still have McDermott there. Like, he's not. I mean, he's a great defensive coach, but it's like a successful Eberflus. That's what I see Sean McDermott as. And it's almost like you're like damned if you do with that. So
that sounds like an oxymoron. What did you call that? What
successful Eberflus.
And when I think about the AFC, it's like if Patrick Mahomes was not around, we'd be talking a lot about Josh Allen as the top quarterback over there.
I still have Joe Burrow in the conversation too.
Especially when Josh Allen is the biggest reason the Bills.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was saying Josh Allen's the big. Yeah, I was saying since Josh Allen is the biggest reason the Bills have been owning the AFC East lately. Yeah, if Patrick Mahomes was not around, you'd be talking a lot about Josh Allen as the best quarterback in the AFC, perhaps.
Bro, they talk about all them quarterbacks. Fucking
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, and they never win anything ever.
Joe Burrow's the only one that really has. He's the one that has beaten Mahomes. So,
what's up, broski?
Yep, and Joe Burrow owns a.
The broski.
What's up? And I was going to say I already seen that Joe Burrow owns a 5-2 record in the playoffs.
Yeah. Jeff Goff is 5-5.
Do you know how great that is for Joe Burrow? 5-2.
He's 2-3 for the Lions.
So Chad, you got to explain this to me. So you tore into me last night on a show I wasn't on. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just doing whatever I could to get you in here to fucking diss on Dorn.
So you was making shit up. I was like,
yeah, that's all it was, man.
What you lying now for, kid?
No, I dated a bear with jelly donuts.
What called talking again? What, Chad?
Oh no, yeah.
So Chad's a fag. Okay.
What do you think about Goff? He's 2-3 for the Lions during the playoffs. I think it's time to fucking kick him to the curb. just like the Rams did. What do you think about that, Chad?
You sure? 2 and 3. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chad.
Chad's a backer.
It's not 2 and 3 for the Lions, John Dorn.
So you want me to tear into Dorn?
Yeah,
Let's
get him.
roast the host if you want to, man. It's I'm just saying it's your chance to. I mean, if you can.
So Dorn, can you do me a favor and tell me what I want to hear?
What you want to hear? Oh my
Tell
God!
him the truth, John. Tell him the truth. I know what he wants to hear. Tell it to him. Tell it to him.
Caleb Williams is a huge bust.
Amen.
Huge bust.
I mean,
you'll be benched by week 6.
Like,
he loves it. He's pulling his fucking hair out right now. I can't teach this motherfucker nothing, man. That's why his other coaches said, "Fuck this! I ain't teaching this fucking guy nothing. Watch showing his own self, man."
I believe the modern term is zesty.
Yeah. Zesty. Oh, I love it. Zesty. That's perfect.
I heard when Ben Johnson's coming home from practice, he's yelling at his wife and kicking his dog.
God damn.
And he was thinking about you.
All right. Hey, I got another stat I could throw out there for you. 5 and 5 when it comes down to Jared Goff. Sorry. 5 and 5 would be Jared Goff's playoff record.
Yeah.
What's his record against Mahomes overall?
Cherry picked. The fans.
That's not gonna matter, man.
Jared Prescott, Dak Goff. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, Jared Prescott, Dak Goff. Yeah, that guy. That fucking guy. The guy that never wins nothing. Yeah. Ain't never gonna win a Super Bowl in Detroit. Never.
Don't worry. He's calling his own plays.
Yeah. Let's throw it out there for you. Jared Goff is 2-0 versus Patrick Mahomes.
2-0.
Woo.
When my homies call. Patrick, when my homies call.
Jordan Love beat him.
We're going to the Super Bowl, baby.
Jordan Love's like,
oh my God.
I know. I don't believe that, dude. Come on. I got to be home. We're not going to the Super Bowl this year. We're not. I can't wait to get some Lion hate for me saying that.
I got to turn
the last dance for Goff, I guess, huh? Last dance.
He's got a couple more years. Couple more years is all he's got.
A couple years. You're gonna pay him $69 million next year? I mean, you already got to restructure probably about 3 contracts. You already got to probably restructure at least 3 contracts to get any money next year. You guys are getting in bad shape, dude.
So I'm going to mention someone who's not on the show right now.
We're looking for a new financial advisor, John. Are you going to fill out an application?
Well, if Holmes would keep on giving away all those fucking future draft picks, you guys would be sitting all right. But you guys keep on throwing them fucking away, man. Like they're fucking nothing. You act like, like your roster can't get no better. But dude, you got injury-prone players like Davenport. He can be fucking redone.
Dorn, you're still.
I can go on a list who can be replaced.
Dorn, you're still hurt. We stole Brian Grant from you.
Only 2 or 3 rounds.
Just to get a Tesla in the Motor City, they gave up 3 third picks. That's just to get a Tesla in the Motor City. They gave up 3 third round picks.
It's just stupid. He's like,
what do you think it is? Dorn,
he's like the last dance. I'm saying.
Ooh, this conversation is so zesty.
So zesty.
But if you notice, every player fucking that he's been bringing in, he always fucking overpays. He trade up and get this guy. You know what I mean? He's always got to trade up and get this guy. And waste all his draft for picks. It's like he hasn't won a Super Bowl out of the deal. It's actually backfiring on him. Now he's starting to reach out that there's going to be a certain cap out pretty soon. It's coming, and that end of the road is coming real quick.
Latest Lions podcaster take had a show today, and a certain Lions podcaster was saying that he thinks Jameson Williams will be the best wide receiver in the league this season, and that there's a possibility he gets 1,700 yards.
They're out of there.
That was Jeremy, wasn't it?
Was that Russell Wayne? Russell Wayne?
It had to be Jeremy.
I was going to say, if you don't believe me, go back and watch the show from today.
Should we ask him over under this and see what he put down on himself?
Yeah, I was trying to get him so he won't bet.
Yeah, I'm guessing it had to be the Villain Squad Network.
Yep. I love Russ. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that's retarded.
Bro, he's on drugs.
Yeah,
He's drinking something.
yeah. I mean, I know I was already on that show one time, sharing a conversation with him.
Oh, that's right. You were on a show. I was on a show a couple weeks ago too. But
He
yeah, man.
booted me and fucking.
They were asking a player. I think it was Jack Campbell about Hutch being back. And it was like they're like, oh yeah, how does Hutch? The media's like, how does Hutch look? Oh, is he like fully recovered? They're like, oh yeah, he's back, man. He's just like he was before and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh really? Hutch? So Jack Campbell's just gonna lie to the media like that? I'm just like, you're not a doctor, broski. Just like another line.
Yeah, and you know
that I'm not a doctor.
Course,
said there's no chance in hell Hutch comes back for the fucking Super Bowl if they make
for
uh,
it. For JMO, all-purpose yards, 1,200, 10 touchdowns, and I'm happy. That's a good season.
Hey, does anybody else think? Look at Eric's room right now. Does he look like he's like unpacking his dorm right now?
He's got some toys right there. He's playing. He's got little toys right there.
That almost looks like a teenager's bedroom.
No, that looks like a 5-year-old's bedroom. What are you talking
Eric is.
I can understand why people ask him whether he knows who Joe Montana is. It totally makes sense now.
Actually, to be honest, it looks like the laundry room.
I don't know.
To me, I think it's. I think he watches his sister, and so he's got toys in his room. So his sister got something to play with.
Okay, Jordan.
How
about that?
Yeah, you could say he's got some young siblings to play with that he shares his room with.
Got it.
Yeah, this conversation is rolling out of control. Let's start talking about football. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Eric? Hey. No, we weren't talking about you. No, we weren't at all. No.
So
y'all funny.
Let's talk about this. Lions. They got I think 19 players that actually fucking didn't do OTAs, and now they actually pretty much are not going to do mandatory OTAs. Because why? Because they don't got enough people.
What?
I'm not even
Really?
joking. No, I'm not.
Save it.
John, man, I heard some bad takes, but that was a real bad one.
No, you guys do got 19 fucking players right now that is not doing anything right now.
They're told they don't have to. What, you think we're going to have St.
Because they're injured, dude. They got some kind.
Are they actually injured, or are you just trolling again?
No, I'm not even trolling. This is straight up fact. I just read today, 19.
Well, how ironic. We ended the season last year with 19 starters on injured reserve. How ironic.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man.
Well,
and then you guys are talking about we got money to play with and all that. Then I looked at how many players were actually signed. Fucking in 26.
I just can't believe it took John 45
people.
minutes just to say something that stupid that we can diss him about. I can't believe he made it 45 minutes and seemed normal.
I'm just telling you straight facts, dude. You got 19 fucking players that are fucking doing any OTAs right now.
All right.
Well, Chad.
That's probably most teams.
Chad, you can also say by John's logic as well that I guess that for that 3rd round pick, Isaac Tesla, the wide receiver you got, he need to break out this year for Detroit to be justified in how much they traded to get him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's by John's logic.
That's by John's
logic. And by John's logic, technically we swapped picks and gave up 2 extra thirds. So we really
they're still using 3 threes.
We moved up 32 spots, John. We moved up 32 spots.
Yeah, you could have got him probably in the 4th round, probably.
They don't believe that.
Whatever, man. There's a lot of capital, man, for fucking.
Where did Tesla go to college?
Arkansas.
Oh,
he was a Razorback.
Wow, no, I didn't know they had plug-in Teslas in Arkansas.
He started out at like a community college in Detroit his first season. I'm trying to think of what a small college in Detroit was his first season, and then he transferred to Arkansas.
Well, I'm guessing Tesla didn't drive a Tesla down from community college in Detroit to Arkansas.
Right.
Well, be careful about that because there's a couple Lion podcasters that don't like mispronouncing his last name, and it's not pronounced Tesla. It's Tesla or some shit like that. I don't know.
What?
I just call him Tesla.
I'll make sure that I watch my mouth on how I pronounce it.
Yeah.
Like,
Man.
another Lion podcast.
You could suck my Tesla. How about that, motherfucker? What the fuck? Kiss my Tesla.
Hey,
Not Tesla.
you know what's funny, Dorn, about how you brung up those players on injury for the Lions? At least the Giants ain't worrying about injuries. You see, we okay. So
No, exactly.
Well, you're
exactly.
fielding a UFL team.
Well, it's nice
What
that
are you
you feel
talking
okay
about?
about your team. It's just nobody else cares about your team, so it doesn't matter anyways.
hey, listen, keep sleeping on them. Just keep
At least
sleeping.
Giants got a fucking Super Bowl.
Tesla's real name is
Yeah.
Vanillatron.
Vanilla. Vanilla.
So you guys all heard it. This Packer fan just said my Giants.
Vanillatron.
Vanilla.
Can you just compare him? Is that a comparison to Megatron?
Chad, give me a go pack go.
Is that a combination of a trans? Are you referring this receiver is supposed to be boring as vanilla, but plays like a robot?
I don't even understand it. Vanillatron. Are you trying to make that name? Is you trying to make it viral? Is that what you're trying to do? Vanillatron?
Because
There's only
that's the
people like
first.
me that can come up with FTA Soccer Star live comments. I come up with that stuff, not Vanillatron, okay?
I know that's crazy, bro.
Because I'm telling you, when somebody thinks of vanilla, one word comes to mind, and that is boring.
Yeah.
That's what we call anybody with that name, vanilla, boring.
I think of ice cream, so I don't know what you guys all think of when I hear vanilla.
Vanilla. Also, so you're saying Tesla's like an ice
It's
cream?
a plain
That's
flavor.
somebody wants to be soft. Like
I don't know
I
what
Soft, yeah, he's soft serve.
he's competition for Tim Patrick.
Oh my lord.
What he is.
Well,
Well,
what about Burden? What about Burden? The other guy the Bears got Burden.
Luther Burton.
I actually like Luther Burden. I just feel bad he's going to the Bears.
Oh, so he's decent.
No, I like him, but again, the Bears are
that's
bartenders who are serving hot dogs. Like they just don't get it.
Just call it how it is. He's going to some place that doesn't have a quarterback.
That sucks for him.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have an offensive line. Like, you think that you signed all these offensive linemen. You got a guy in Jonah Jackson who got cut by Detroit.
Oh
got
my
picked
God!
up by the Rams. You got a guy in Dahlman who, by the way, the Falcons were not a good team. So who cares if you get the number one free agent center? And you got a guy in Turnstile Tooney who let Patrick Mahomes get destroyed on a 4-man front in the Super Bowl. So don't think that you made all these great moves and we're supposed to be impressed.
Yes, the comparison to Megatron, he is white, watered down, slow, not near as talented version of the great Megatron.
I see how you are, dude. You waited till Broski left.
I mean,
before you
look at
started
that list
kicking
the
on his
Lions
bears.
got right there about injuries.
But then that's not the only lineman that the Bears got from the Falcons. They also got their defensive guy from the Falcons and Grady Jarrett.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's no right receivers even banged up. Well, that's cute.
Oh really?
David Montgomery. God, that's so. Oh, that's from last year. Sorry, I thought that was now.
What?
Oh yeah.
I need to get a magnifying glass out to try and see that.
I know. I'm like leaning up on my teeth. I'm going, what the fuck?
His magnifying glass is on the back of the toilet lid, so he don't pee on his fingers.
Why do you know that, Chad?
That's just frightening.
Smart ass. I know I'm supposed to pick on John.
I get it, bro. Why do you know that?
But you can't, because I could turn around and just say, you know what, Chad? You're just fucking ugly.
I'll do that.
You're a clown, motherfucker. You a clown.
I
Give me
mean,
go pack go, Chad. Give me go pack go.
Chad, it's comments like that put you in Darren Sharper territory, buddy.
Yeah.
Sharper territory.
Sharper and Kimura territory with those comments, Chad. Soon enough, you won't even be able to get within 1,000 feet of your local Dairy Queen or Burger King. Just stop doing that.
Why they quit selling vanilla ice cream?
I don't know. Ask your boy Tesla about it.
Tesla.
We got Vikings new corner.
Oh man.
Oh,
Now you got to be that way to my man.
He's good shit, man.
well, Jamesh is the one who's saying that your boy is the next Brady 2.0.
Yeah,
He's going around telling everybody that.
I'm not saying he's Brady 2.0. He's JJ McCarthy. That's just what he is.
I'm just telling you, he's that Jamesh is already going. Y'all are you
I
sleeping?
know how he is. I know how he is. I know.
Yeah,
How are you going to leave Sarah out of this, Rob?
yeah, no, she's not as hard. I mean, he's literally calling him Brady 2.0. He's like telling everybody. He made a post about it. Tell it, bro. I'm not saying she's not hardcore, but Jamesh is over the top crazy with McCarthy.
Is Hobbs upgrade over Stokes? Big time. Big time. Especially when
Now,
I've been
which
seeing
Hobbs are we talking about the Hobbs that was a corner for New England? Are we talking about him?
From the Raiders. From the Raiders.
Yeah, I know, but was he with New England first, though? Nate Hobbs?
Yeah, I mean, that's his name, Nate Hobbs. I don't know.
I think he was with New England first.
Yeah, he's quick. Hey, I like him, man. He's been doing really good. We'll see. We'll get the pads on. See what happens.
We'll see. You know, the Packers find pieces that work for them. They've done it for a few guys. I mean, we've resurrected a few guys. I mean,
the main thing is getting Alexander back.
When it comes to Nate Hobbs, his original team was the Raiders. He never played with any other team outside of them.
Yeah, he was drafted by.
Am I thinking of a different Hobbs that played with
there must be another Nate Hobbs. I think you're
Yeah,
right.
I think there was another Hobbs.
If you're thinking of, I'm sure you're probably thinking of Josh Hobbs, the QB that came from there.
No, that's Dobbs. No, I'm talking about there's a Hobbs that played corner for New England. I'm like 99%.
Oh, you talking about Ellis Hobbs?
Who?
Ellis Hobbs? Is that what you talking about or something?
That sounds good. Sure.
We'll go with that. He does it.
Only got 3 minutes left. We'll just agree. It's Ellis.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was something like that. I don't know his name, but something.
I don't know. Regardless, is Hobbs an upgrade from Stokes? I don't know. We'll see.
We have to figure out what Hobbs we're talking about first.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Oh man.
So I'm wondering if my boy Darren is doing a show tonight. Am I going to have to run another show again?
I don't know. Yeah, because Darren, he's around. I can find out.
Who's doing a show tonight? Who's doing a show?
Darren, he's usually got. I'll ask him.
So we can pull it off again tonight. I mean,
you're thinking with Joshua Dobbs. Is that you're thinking?
That's a
Dobbs.
I
can't believe we're having this conversation with this. This is unreal.
Nate Dobbs is the only thing I can see.
But yeah, I'd say any other Hobbs you look at will probably be a free agent, maybe.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, have we reached the point in time where the show is over yet?
It's not your place to call it. John is running the show.
Yeah, we got
John. Probably not even.
No. We got to call it now, John. This is what we call it.
All right, guys, have a good one.
All right.
Rob,
it was fun, guys.
Yep.
See you in the morning.
Yep. Yeah. For the Red Zone Rant at 10 a.m.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.